all the characters and everything.
All right, Twitch is up. Oh wait, change the sound of mine. Shit.
Are you sure?
Change the sound of mine. Are you sure? All right, there we go. All right, I got sound too. It looks like. Shalom and welcome back.
Shalom.
This week we did Odd Taxi. It was one of Izzy's. So Izzy, if you want to give us a brief rundown of it.
Yeah, it's about a taxi driver that rides around. He doesn't really have any hobbies. He's kind of just a loner, and he meets interesting individuals that end up weaving a very mysterious story. But it's pretty good. A lot of characters that you get to see, funny and serious and dangerous, crazy mix of people.
Yeah, it was not at all what I was expecting going into it.
Same.
Like
Like it was.
I remember
I,
seeing it when it came out, and like I said last week, it was on my watch list forever. I genuinely thought like each episode was going to be a different, just like him driving the taxi, and it's a different person in the taxi each time.
yeah.
And it to an extent, you do meet a lot of quite a cast of characters through him driving a taxi, but that is not the main plot at all.
No.
It
No.
is.
No,
No.
It is. It
I.
you watch the first episode and you're like, all right, yeah, so this is the vibe. It's going to be different people in his taxi, and then immediately it's like, buckle up, brother.
Yeah. I.
This is a drama.
Coming into it, I
Right.
had no outside. Like I knew about Odd Taxi. I've heard it's really good. Of course, when it first came out, I saw a couple of TikTok clips about it, but nothing like crazy. So I had no envision in my head going into this. And like Travis said, like the first episode, I was like, okay, I can kind of see where the vibe is on this, and I was fucking wrong about all of the vibes that I had, which is a good thing. It was actually
Yeah,
a really good anime.
no.
it was a banger.
I do wonder though, like you could very easily make the shows that we talk about like, oh, a dude in his taxi, just hanging out in his taxi, interacting with other people. Like if somebody were just to make it,
Yeah,
that'd
like
be
it would.
wild.
Well, I mean, like that would have been a cool show too.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that's what I thought it was going to be, and I was still excited to watch it. So
Right,
like,
right.
but yeah, that I mean, it was way better than I thought it was going to be.
It was
Way better.
I yeah, like the first or second episode, like it was a little bit of a slow roll at the beginning,
Yeah.
but it did not stay that way for long. I guess let's go ahead and get to the
No.
points because
All right.
we're gonna start talking about all of them.
Let's start the odd taxi breakdown. One, the story and writing. Does it make sense? And did it keep you hooked?
Yeah, I mean, it made a lot of sense. It's not like a hard story to follow, so I guess it keeps you hooked. The only like big mystery, story wise, that goes on is like, what the hell's in the dude's closet the whole time, right?
Yeah, right, right.
Like, because you're like, you see everybody else's like overarching story is like coming to a close in like the last two episodes, and then you're like, man, what is in his closet? And then it
Yeah.
finally shows you at the end. I won't tell you, but
Well, I guess I mean, we can. This is about the story, so
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah,
I
but
mean, it's
that's a big plot. That's a
yeah,
big
but
part of the plot, brother.
the big thing at the very end is what a point that I want to make because I had at the end. I don't want to say it if we're not gonna spoil anything now.
I mean, I guess you can. It doesn't matter. Just
So
leave what's in his closet out. But I know what you're about to talk
okay,
about. His
okay, yeah.
diagnosis.
So in the end, you find out that Otokawa, the main character, they're all animals until with like the 13th, like the last
Yeah,
episode.
the last
You find
episode.
out that he has some type of rare disease where he views everybody as animals and helps him talk to people. So like the last episode, you get to see everybody as like people. So it's a really and they did really good at changing like them from being
Yeah,
animals to being people.
like the
Uh
white
huh.
Um,
poodle chick that was an idol looked exactly the same as a human as
yeah,
she
she
did a
did. They just
poodle.
fucking put a white woman face on her.
Yeah.
The what got me, and I kind of saw that coming because it was really weird whenever Tanaka, the guy that's after to kill him,
Hmm.
had that phone game, and there
Yeah.
was like it's like zoo something, and there was like cows and giraffes, and they're all caged up. I'm like, isn't that like a game of
I
slavery at
was
that
thinking
point?
the same thing, but I was not expecting them. I wasn't expecting this. I thought they were
I
just. I thought it was just like an artistic decision to make everybody an animal.
Yeah, and then like whenever
Yeah.
whenever he almost hit the cat and he stopped, and I was like, how the fuck do you? Which ones are cats and which ones are people cats? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that and also like
Uh
it's
huh.
kind of hinted at like episode 3 when the nurse he's talking to the gorilla and he's like, "Oh yeah, she's an alpaca. There's not a lot of those around."
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, that's a good point. Why is she the only fucking alpaca?
Yeah, so it's really good. Like it's a little bit of a slow roll at the beginning, but it picks up really quickly, and it's just like poor Arakawa, dude. I mean, he's just like slot right in the middle of all this shit happening to him.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Fun puzzle pieces that you end up having or getting collecting as you keep watching. But I do enjoy. I guess that was with what is it, building or lore? But that's still, yeah, good point. Very well put together show.
Yeah, it
Satisfying.
was.
Yeah, great story. Definitely keeps you hooked.
It does.
Yep. Two characters. Do you care about these people?
For
Yes.
the first time in
Yeah.
a while, yes. Yeah.
Yes, I
Almost
do care about
almost everyone.
Arakawa,
There's
and
really even the quote unquote bad guy, the what was his
I
name? The
Dobu. I didn't want
Dobu,
him to
yeah.
fall. I actually
Yeah.
thought he ended up being a cool guy.
The rapping porcupine or whatever he was, it's like, maybe
Y'all
I could
know
see people being like, all right, he's my least favorite 'cause he was by far my least favorite.
he was so
Um,
fucking annoying.
yeah, he was very annoying. But it's like
Well,
even then, it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't want him to be dead,
yeah, but I think
Yeah,
my least. Go ahead.
it was entertaining to have layers to these characters more
Yeah.
than just a supporting little back character that just does one little thing like, oh, what's that? That's it.
Dude, the only character that pissed me off was Kakuna being a fucking chud simp.
Oh, the his monkey friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really annoyed me.
Yeah. Yeah, but like on the other hand though, homie's just trying to get a piece, so,
I mean, that's big facts. My boy took out a loan. Hey,
Dude,
third
yeah.
date
Oh
ring.
20
man,
his
dude.
receipt was like 20% interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you
I
know
was
what? I'm getting a ring for her.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah. He was it was wild.
she's like, you carry that much cash on you at all
Yeah,
Yeah.
times. It's
but
like,
yeah, I mean, everybody.
yeah.
I don't think there's a person here that I didn't actually care for. I mean, all of them have a very unique storyline, which I do enjoy that as well.
Yeah, and
You get into some.
it's kind of wild. Like there's so many different characters in only 13 episodes, but they do a really good job of developing every single character, except maybe like Yano's bodyguard, the polar bear. He might be the only character that gets like almost no development, but he's
Yeah,
still a good
Yeah.
character somehow.
yeah, he's a great character. Um, but yeah, there's so many characters, and like I even liked that they gave Tanaka like his own episode,
Hmm.
and it made you kind of,
Mhm.
even though he's trying to kill Otakawa for a phone game, but it's still badass. I liked that episode actually.
That was a good episode. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
I did the conversion in today's money. I don't know what it was when this show came out, but he spent $35,000 on that game.
What?
Yeah.
What a G,
What?
dude.
Over what was it, 16 years?
Yeah, over 16 years. So 2 grand a year, roughly, just about.
It's wild.
Dude.
They never got a dodo, not even a base
Well, he got
dodo.
one, dude.
Well, he
Not
He
a
got
the
got
one, yeah.
one,
base
but
base. But yeah, I do think that it's these people's authentic interactions with each other that just make them that much more impactful. They don't really like beat around the bush. Like their conversations or whatever's happening in that moment. That's how those characters start to get their personalities
yeah.
to shine. But yeah, very enjoyable. Good character depth and growth. All right. Number 3, the animation and visuals. How good does it look?
I mean, obviously it's a stylized show, right?
Yeah.
So it looks good for what it is, but the only thing that is truly bad animation wise is the driving animations in this are rough. Like when it cuts to the
Dude,
outside of the car,
it's like
it looks
Yeah.
he's
so
driving.
floaty.
It
For
looks
lack of a
so
better
bad.
term, that's the best thing I could come up with was floaty. It looks like everything's a fucking hoverboard. And like
Yeah,
like an actual hoverboard, not like the two wheel things, but like hovering off the ground. And
Yeah.
but that
yeah.
I mean, but if that's your only complaint for the show is the driving animation, for a show about a taxi driver, there's not a lot of shots outside the taxi of them like showing the actual car. So not a big complaint, but everything else
No.
looks
No.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. Like it's not going to blow your socks off or anything. It's not meant to be something that's supposed to be super visually pleasing. I guess that's not like the whole grasp for it. So it looks good. It looks good, but
Yeah.
it's not crazy.
Yeah, I did like the backgrounds, the nightlife around them, and just whenever they do drive around, the lighting of it all is pretty cool. But yes, the little it felt more of like a cutscene, like a little commercial break,
Hmm.
little cutscene to where he pulls out of where he's parked to drop somebody off, and he goes to the second lane, but then goes back to the first lane. I'm like, what
Yeah.
is he
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, it's very the
Shit,
driving
taxi driver.
animation was very odd, but I think it looks pretty good for
Yeah, I
what
mean,
it
it looks
Yeah.
is.
good. It's not bad, but it's not crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's
No.
not supposed to be. I don't,
Yeah,
but
there's no act.
the
There's only like one fight scene. I guess you can call it a fight scene.
yeah, it's
Hmm.
simple animation doesn't take away anything from the overall quality of the show. It's looks that way because it was a choice to look that way. Like it's on purpose. It didn't.
Yeah.
I
It,
think
go
it
ahead.
balances well with the next section for sound and music
Hmm.
because the
Hmm.
music in this gave that groove and that style that it kind of
Yeah,
could float off of.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and this is like the
And
first.
the opening's
This
a
is like
banger.
yeah, the first anime since
Yeah.
Vinland Saga did this. The opening is fucking awesome.
Finland Saga season one.
Yeah, Vinland Saga season one.
Season one
But
opening was probably my favorite opening so far we've watched this year. But
but yeah, this is a banger. I actually watched the opening most of the time.
yeah, I did not.
Yeah.
I watched 13 out of 13 of them. They were. It was a great opener, and also the background music in the scenes, and even like the little beat that comes on when Yano's rapping his sentences is like
Yeah,
it's still pretty good. It's like
yeah,
Yeah.
because I have surround sound at the house, and there's one of the speakers is right here next to me. And
Uh-huh.
so whenever it first came on, I was like, "What the fuck? Who's on my back door?"
yeah,
Fire. Yeah, great performance, I think, voice actor wise as well.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
all
All
the
the
voice actors really
characters
fit their characters. Yeah,
portrayed themselves nicely. Not
like
anything
it's not.
forced.
Yeah, there's nothing like in this that's like super emotional where like you get some outstanding voice actor, but they all fit their characters well.
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah. Voice actors are great. Um, Dobu's voice actor is one that I hear and feels like every English show ever has that dude. I can't remember his name, but he voices so many people.
Yeah.
Patrick Seats.
Yeah, if you look up who all he's voiced, you've probably
Okay,
heard
Stray
his voice a billion
Dogs,
times.
Beasters. He's in a lot. Witch Watch. He's in a lot of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bleach. He's in Bleach.
he's Ken Pachi in Bleach, which is
He's
my favorite Bleach character. In case anybody didn't ask.
he's
I mean, there's a
5 characters in
bunch.
Bleach.
Yeah, so the voice. Yeah, well, he's yeah, yeah. But most importantly, he's Ken Pachi. But hey, quit making
Oh,
me
he's in
talk about
Mashle.
Bleach. This is about Odd Taxi.
Oh.
Um, but yeah, dude, voice actors are amazing. Like Jake said, there is no like big emotional scene, but for some reason, like it still feels like each voice actor fit their role to a T, and the emotions they did express and the times they expressed themselves felt like it was an amazing performance from them
Oh, he's
all
in One
around.
Piece too. Damn, this guy's been in so much. One Piece, Villain Saga. He's Thorkel.
Yeah.
He's the voice actor of Thorkel.
Mhm.
I didn't realize that. Cool.
Well,
But yeah, voice actors are good.
this continues to roll in perfectly. Number 6, the emotional impact. Does it make you feel anything?
And we're flying through these this week. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's just
I mean, it's a drama, so obviously the whole point of it is to like draw you in, and hopefully you like obviously if you connect with maybe you don't connect with every character, but there's going to be at least one or two that you really like in this show. And
yeah,
then the ending, I mean, it obviously leaves like the whole like Odokawa's able to socialize properly now, right? And then it's like, well, now you in your head, it's like it's one of those where it's like whatever you think happens to Odokawa after, that's what happens. But here's a little like I think I think the story's probably because they go from like whenever they start, then there's Halloween and then Christmas, and that's pretty much the end of the. So it's like here's 6 months of this dude's life, and you're gonna get super attached to these characters. Whatever you think happens after that is what happens. And
Yeah, I
so it's
think
one of
that.
those, which is still super satisfying in this case.
Yeah, I think you feel sad for, I guess, not sad for Odokawa, but like, like his upbringing, his parents,
Hmm.
forced suicide, which is kind of fucking wild.
hmm
Um, and then when at the end when you find out about his disease and everything, you're like, oh shit, okay. So, but everybody has they made it very well, the character development, because at the end of it, at the end, everybody, you feel something for each character. Like I really don't, besides maybe Yano, which I didn't really care for, but other than that, like all of the characters got wrapped up well,
Hmm.
and each of them have their own problems that you can recognize and feel for.
for sure. And looking back after you finish the show, each episode does just like wrap up nicely into the next.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's a cool
Like you can
way to
see
finish
like
it.
how, yeah, like how each character is at the end. Like Kakiano was like digging. I thought he was a janitor, but now he's like digging. I don't know.
he's probably
But every
like yeah. I think he's probably had to pick up a couple jobs to pay off his debt. So I'm
that's
guessing
fair.
that's his second job as a construction guy. Was my
Yeah,
guess.
his 20% interest rate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, wow, that's an impact.
Just paying off the interest for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
All right, number 7, originality and identity. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean
All right.
it's as far as like what makes it original. I'm sure there's a ton of dramas that are like, here's a dude, here's a snippet of his life. He gets caught up in something way bigger than him. Here's how it ends. Like I don't think like that story architecture's original. What's original is like, I mean the animal part of it. That's the originality. It's like
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
sure there's a lot of deeper meaning behind why each character is the animal they choose or he thinks they are. I'm not going to read into that, but I mean, he's a walrus because that was his favorite animal, so that's how he sees himself.
Yeah.
And then
hmm
everybody else is the animal because of who knows why. But
Dobu looks like Dobu.
well,
Like
sure, yeah, they all when they're humans, they all kind of like it makes sense why he chose those animals. But I imagine
Yeah.
I'm sure someone can read in
I'm
between the
sure there
lines.
is. Yeah, I'm sure there's
So,
something.
so the originality is, I guess, I mean, this is also the only show, as in like real people show or anime I can think of that follows a taxi driver. Unless we're counting like, remember that show on Discovery? It was a taxi driver in New York, and he quizzed the people, and you could win money in his taxi.
Yeah, yeah.
What was
What?
that shit called?
um,
Shit,
Know
I
what you're
can't
talking
remember.
about?
it wasn't Cash Taxi. What was
That
it?
sounds right.
Cash Cab?
Cash
Cash
Cab.
Cab, yeah.
I think it was Cash
So
Cab.
Yeah.
so besides Cash Cab, this is the only show I can think of that follows a taxi driver. So Odd
True.
Taxi 2 will probably be an Uber driver, I'd imagine, but
Replaced
yeah.
by automated driving taxi.
Yeah, or Waymo. The next Odd
Yeah.
Taxi 2 follows this fucking sentient Waymo. But yeah, so I guess the originality comes from that, but like I said, as far as the whole story architecture goes, I don't think it's the most original ever, but it feels very fresh and new because in the anime world, this isn't a very common story architecture, I don't think. Unless it's
No,
like,
it's not.
No.
unless you're counting superpowers. Obviously, any superpower show you could argue is, oh, yeah, this dude gets caught up in something way bigger than him, but oh, hey, he is also the most powerful guy here, so he's going to be okay. Whereas
Yeah,
this is just a regular fucking dude.
Yeah.
yeah. And I
There
mean, you
are.
can the movie Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro kind of follows a taxi driver.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
No.
It's old. Um,
Okay. I
it's,
bet you haven't seen it either, motherfucker.
I did a long time ago. It came out in
Bullshit.
'76, dude.
Calling cap.
Wow.
All
Classic.
right, brother. Shut up.
Yeah.
I did like how the
Good point.
animals. I did like how the animals weren't too like overpowering with it, to where yes, like they were that animal, but it wasn't like, oh man, you're like
Yeah, none of them were like
a
none of the
prey or
cats
anything like
like
that.
meowed. None of the
Yeah.
gorillas were like swinging in
Do it.
trees and eating bananas. And none
Right.
of the shut up. And none of the
Because there
none of
are
the
shows like that.
yeah, and all the dogs were just
Didn't bark.
yeah, nobody yeah, that was nice because if it would have been like that, it would have been a total disconnect. The ending would have made no fucking sense if the animal people acted like animals.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah, it just kept it grounded.
yeah, I mean, we have like movies about like or like shows or something about like animals, utopia, blah blah blah, whatever. But like the ending, how they button up the animals becoming humans in actuality, that's super original. Of course,
Oh
I've never
yeah.
heard of the disease that he has, but that's like the really big originality point for me at least. Because they really did that well. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a real disease. Anybody look up that?
I don't even remember what the disease was called.
I can't remember either.
Mm.
I doubt it. I'd imagine it was made up. I could. Fuck. I don't know. I could see like some kind of somebody with a fucked
Sunset.
up brain seeing people as something different. I don't know if they could see them as animals.
It's called visual agnosia. I think that's how I say that. And yes, it is an actual disease.
And it actually people see people as
Whoa.
animals. How the fuck?
It's a rare brain disorder where a person cannot recognize objects, shapes, or faces using only their sight, even though through their eyes and basic vision work fine. So I guess they just
So they
don't
took
see.
some creative liberties.
They
With
took a
it.
lot of
Okay.
creative liberties with this disease.
Rock
It's
on.
just how it affects how your brain processes what you see, I guess.
Upgrade. Get to see people differently.
Yeah, dude, I would hate to see cat people all around me.
Yeah, I would hate that.
I would hate that, man. That would suck. Wait. If we
Wait.
were all animals, what would you be?
Oh fuck!
Oh
I mean,
man.
I'd guess if we're going off Otokawa's perspective, I'd be a penguin because that's my favorite animal. I'd be a
think
Yeah,
pretty
some
but I
fucking
mean,
big
llamas.
penguin.
Takiana wasn't a monkey. I'm sure, like he just kind of looked like a monkey.
I don't know. I'd probably
Yeah.
be like a fucking hippo.
Perfect.
I like water and I'm big, brother.
Yeah, dude, I'd be a fucking a manatee.
There you
I was gonna say
go.
like llama, like that'd be cool.
Chupacabra.
Yeah, same thing.
Sorry.
Cabra.
All right, number 8, we hit the consistency side. How good does it stay the whole throughout the whole series?
Oh, dude,
I think
episode
that
1 through
season.
13. I mean, I finished it. This is another one where I finished it way too quick because I finished it on uh, Wednesday morning. I watched episode 13, so it took me 2 days. 2 days plus 30 minutes to watch it. So it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I watch my animes like I watch this one just like I always watch all the other ones. I think the first episode I was kind of caught off guard because I didn't think that's what the show was going to be about. And then I felt like it was very slow for like the first 1 or 2 episodes, and then it just like when it picks up, it fucking skyrockets, and then now you're in the shit with Otokawa. So, but the pacing was very well done. I think
Yeah.
it was very well paced, and I really, I really liked it. After the second episode, like the starting of the second episode, it was just boom right there for me.
Yeah, it was great.
Right.
It was very well set up. It's like even like as stuff slowly got revealed, it's like you think back on the older episodes And it's like, oh, so this is why that happened or this happened. It's like one of those, and that's always
Mhm.
fun when
Yep.
you can start connecting dots like that. It even made me want to go back and rewatch some scenes. I didn't because I just was obsessed with finding out what was in his closet. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it was amazing. I probably, if hypothetically I didn't have a job, right, I probably would have watched this in a day.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah.
any 12, 13 episode, dude, I could fucking binge through them.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, but this is like one I would have wanted to. It would.
Oh yeah, like if you wanted to keep going every
I,
episode.
yeah. At no point did I during this show did I feel like I was only watching it because we were making a podcast on it. Like I watched it because I enjoyed it. Originally, yeah, going into episode one, it's like, oh yeah, this is what we're making a podcast on. But then like soon after episode one, it's like, all right, I actually enjoy this and want to watch it, not because we're doing this,
I
but
have
because
to.
it's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
I
did feel
get
like a
that.
chore to watch.
Yeah. Like Uncle.
Yeah, I did enjoy the effortless
Yeah,
like consistency
and Assassin,
throughout. Yeah.
and I don't think those are the only two shit ones
Those
we
have really
watched.
been the only two shitters. Yeah.
I think
Better
everything else
not be
was
the
one.
assassin one I'm thinking about. The one later.
Oh, dude, the fucking dog shit one.
Hey, dude, we're still waiting.
Season
We're,
2,
I
baby.
don't know.
yeah, I
Season
can't
2,
wait,
yeah.
dude.
Season 2, baby.
Hey, it'll come back, dude. Trust. It'll be
come
as
back.
good. It'll be
It'll
as
make-
good. Season 2 will be as good as me and Izzy remembered season 1 being. Trust.
Yes. Better.
I trust.
Sweet. Yeah. Great quality show. I think they did an amazing job.
Yeah, this one was great.
Number 9, the enjoyment factor. Clearly.
Yeah, obviously we enjoyed
Yeah, I
it.
think
High.
we've covered it on the last 8 points. We really liked this one. This is a must watch.
Oh yeah,
Dope.
absolutely. Yeah, if you've never seen it, watch it for sure. I mean, even if I'd say like I would go as far as to say like somebody like Brianna, my wife, who hates this shit, would probably enjoy the story of this.
Yeah, I think there's a handful of animes that like my wife as well that hates this shit. I think like the Frieren, Odd Taxi, Erased. I think all of those
Mhm.
are. I think this is up there with those and like a good. I wouldn't say like a first anime, but like first 5 maybe.
I don't know. I'd even suggest this to somebody as a first, honestly.
Would you?
Yeah.
I think.
I mean,
I
the
think there's.
story the story is, it slowly buttons together, but I wouldn't say it's overly complex. There's no power system to keep up with.
No,
It's
it's not really
13
complex.
episodes.
There's probably like maybe another or one or two animes I'd probably suggest over this one, but it would definitely be. I would probably be like, hey, if you're starting on anime, here's a few shows that you might like,
Yeah,
and
I
I'd
mean,
probably list it in that.
yeah, it depends on the person, on what you tell them, but like I'm
That's
saying,
fair.
I don't think this one would be a bad one for someone who likes, say they've watched only fucking, I don't know a lot of shows that would be like this, but only shows like this.
Yeah, if you were to drop this in its genre and it were to pop up in like the recommended tab, I'd probably watch it.
Yeah.
Definitely is
Yeah.
eye catching and
And
for it being in that.
yeah, it doesn't hold any of the stereotypes that anime has because they're fucking animals. And they're not like overly stylized anthropomorphic animals. I mean, for most parts, this is more along the lines of a cartoon than it is an anime as far as like visual
Yeah.
styling.
Yeah, I think the only thing that classifies this as an anime, in my opinion, is the fact that it's set in Japan.
Yeah.
I think if it was
True.
like set in the United States, I wouldn't take it wouldn't pull away from the story at all because I don't really think it's anime esque.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. High recommend. The enjoyment was there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 10, the impact on legacy. Does it matter in its culture?
I mean, I think you said it won an
think so.
award the year it came out, didn't you? Some sort of award.
I think it won a few
Yeah.
awards actually. Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely made an impact. Lasting legacy. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I heard about it all over the place when it came out, but haven't heard
Haven't heard
much
anything
over the
about it
past
since.
couple years. But that doesn't necessarily take away from it. But
No.
anybody,
I-
anytime I've heard somebody talk about it, they're talking about it as overzealously as we are. So
Yeah.
people who've seen
think-
it remember it and suggest it.
Yeah, I think yeah, you kind of hit the nail on the head on that one. I think it's when it first released, I saw a bunch about it, and then I just kind of didn't hear about it again. I'm not in a bad way that people forgot about it, but it was so over talked about when it first came out. I feel
Yeah.
now. I think in anime as a whole, um, it's not going to be like a Bleach, One Piece. It's not going to be anything like that. But I think in its genre, in the drama genre, I think it is.
Yeah, it's up
It
there.
made an impact in that genre. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing though, the reason why it's not going to be talked about is because this is a one season anime with a definitive beginning and a definitive end.
Definitive end. This is it.
So, like, there is no like people being like, "Oh man, I can't wait for season 2," or "season 2 win," or "Oh my god, season 2 confirmed," because it's not there. There is never going to be, because guess what? 13 episodes. That's it. Story's over. Like, wrapped
Yeah.
up nicely.
And which I
So
did like about that. Like
yeah,
I get to
yeah.
see
That's
the
the
beginning and
best.
the end.
Yeah, that's one of the best parts about it.
And doing it in 13 episodes and how deep they were able to go with it and the character development and everything,
Yeah,
fucking awesome.
yeah. Extremely
Yeah, it
well
was
done.
nominated for a bunch of awards.
Yeah, I think it
Looks
only
like.
won one. Winner of the New Face Award at the 25th Japan Media Arts Festival.
Yeah, very very well done. Yeah, I think within its genre, it definitely just sticks out as another like little gem just chucked in there.
Yeah, yeah. This
Uh,
is definitely a diamond in the rough, as far as, because like when you get the drama tag on Crunchyroll, it's kind of thrown in there with like all the romance and slice of life, and so it's like it's kind of buried underneath all those cliche, high school romance shows that only fucking stupid people like. But
Yeah, dude, for
yeah.
dummies.
So you're probably never gonna find this if you're like in that tab, right? And you're like stuck in the sea of dress up darlings and quintessential quintuplets and stuff like that, you know?
Tough stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rent a Girlfriend and
Yeah,
uh
domestic girlfriend, all those that nobody's ever
yeah,
seen.
all those
Yeah,
dumb ones.
Kaguya-sama
High
Love
school
is
years.
War, the shit no one talks about.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So
Dated my stepsister
it's
and
yeah,
those stupid
yeah.
ones.
I sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. Yeah, so it's buried. It is that at this right now. What was this? Was this 2021, something like that?
2021.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so 5 years after it's come out, it's been buried now by everything else in its genre that's being put on the streaming websites.
True.
I agree.
I mean, this is probably closer to like drama mystery than it is just like drama, but I don't know if mystery's a tag on Crunchyroll or not.
I'd say
I don't
mystery
know.
is one. It definitely goes more on mystery than like a
Yeah,
thriller
like this
because
is
it's yeah, just the whole mystery throughout the whole thing. It's not like full on detective mode.
yeah, this is like way closer to something like Erased than it is to something like, a high school romance.
Yeah, it's
Even though I would say those
the
two are still very different, but I'm saying like this doesn't deserve just the drama tag, you know?
it's the
Yeah,
tags are drama, mystery, and crime thriller.
Okay, there we go. That makes sense.
crime thriller. Yeah,
Crime
that's
thriller
good.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like the best. And I was not expecting a crime thriller, by the way, going into this.
No, I was
That
I
was
was
like the last thing
expecting
on my
I was
list was a crime
expecting
thriller.
13 unique characters that all got their episode of him driving them to their destination.
Yeah, I
That's,
thought it was gonna be more like a
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
thought it
that
was
was
gonna
gonna
be
be like
like,
that.
oh yeah, you can. It's one of those where it's like each episode is its own individual story type of thing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
The
glad it
walrus
wasn't,
that's
because this was
driving a
way better.
taxi. The walrus that's driving a taxi stars in a crime fucking thriller. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, yeah.
Great. Let's give it a final score.
In again, I guess in the crime mystery or crime thriller. What did it say? Criminal what?
Crime thriller.
In the
Mystery
crime
drama crime.
thriller genre, this is would be my 10 out of 10 example. But as anime as a whole, comparing it to everything I've seen, I'd give it an 8. Um, I would give it more but I'm a little more stingy on my scale than you guys are. I don't know if you'll rate it high, but just story wise, it's an 8. And the only reason it's not gonna get much higher than that for me is because it isn't very deep. It's not continue like it. Although these are good things, there is no more. It's all wrapped up nicely, which is awesome. But
Mhm.
again, it's stylized. It's not crazy visuals. There's no like crazy power system, like the stuff I love that would make a 10 out of 10 show for me. But story wise, overall, it's an 8 in my world.
Yeah, I'm on the about with you, Trav. I think it just wasn't. It was really really good. However, for it to get a really high score, it's not my cup of tea. But I understand why people love this anime. I gave it an 8.25. I would go back and rewatch it. I would
Oh
recommend it to
yeah,
people.
absolutely.
But it wasn't my cup of tea. It's not um, my stepsister's my ex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not the bleaches of the world for me. I mean, it is still amazing. I don't want to take like I
Yeah,
said in the criminal thriller genre, it is the example. But
it
Yeah.
is.
also, I haven't seen a lot of criminal thriller shit.
I
So
think this and Erased are like
Mhm.
right
yeah,
there, and
they're
I guess
they're
the crime
they're also
thriller
different
genre.
enough from each other, even though they're both like mystery, crime, criminal stuff. It's like they're different enough even from each other in that genre to be like, all right, here's where it splits. It's like murder mystery and robbing a bank thriller, like that kind of shit. Like you
Yeah,
can you
Yeah,
can
you can
keep breaking it
subcategorize it
down,
after the fact for sure.
but like this is
yeah,
amazing. It was great,
yeah,
and even an 8 out of 10 for me is like pretty. It's pretty damn good. It's like probably top 25 or 30 I've ever seen.
Awesome.
yeah. I mean, I haven't seen as many animes as you. It's probably like top 20 for me.
Yeah.
Um, so being an 8.25, don't let it take away because it's a really good fucking anime.
Well, I
Just
mean,
not
an
my cup
eight
of
is,
tea.
I think 6 is probably like middle of the road for most things. So an 8 is like, this is above and beyond.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
In my book, but I mean, we all have our different
Yeah, as it starts
opinions.
to scale with everything else, an 8.5 for me as well. I
Nice.
do think it holds its place and will for a while. A 10 in its genre, like you're saying too. I don't think anything's gonna really take over its spot. Not that they really want to or are gonna try
Yeah.
to, but just the way that they did it, I think it's gonna
yeah,
stay relevant for a while.
But like,
yeah. It's just a niche genre.
also in the
So
Yeah.
like criminal thriller, drama, murder mystery, whatever type of genre, as long as your story's good in those type of like categories, you can fuck up everything else and it still be great. You know what I'm saying?
Look at look
Not
at
yeah,
saying that
FNAF.
this show fucks up anything, but like you know what I mean. As long as your overarching story in these thrillers is good, you can have
Yeah.
absolute dog shit characters and be fine.
Look at
yeah.
FNAF,
Because
bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
yeah, like I think it's because it's such a instead of getting a slop romance or a sloppy isekai or some fucking crazy power like superpower show or action show, it's such a niche genre where you don't see them a lot, but whenever
Yeah.
you do see them,
It's refreshing.
they're really refreshing. It's a
Yeah.
good watch because it's something that you don't normally see.
Yep. Very nice.
All right, was that it?
I think that's
Think
it. What,
so.
what are we watching next week? I'm gonna pretend you haven't told us.
um Good, because it's a surprise.
Oh, did you change it? You could change it.
No,
Last minute
I'm
change.
not. What? Do you not? Have you seen this before?
No, I can't. Honestly, I don't even remember what you said earlier now.
The detective is already dead.
Okay, yes. No, I have not seen it.
Yeah.
I've
So
seen a clip or two. I
New.
know it's like a white haired chick, generic
yeah.
looking hot white haired anime chick.
Oh no, I hate that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say it's been on my watch list for a while. It
She
came up
looks
on
like a
Crunchyroll.
Rim knockoff with white hair. Is all I'm gonna say.
How dare she? Rim knockoff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been on my watch list for a while. I've
I
heard it's
think
pretty good. So
this one's a couple years old too. I think this is around the
yeah, I think
21,
so.
22 mark.
I originally I was thinking about doing ghost stories, Izzy, but after watching the
Oh.
first episode, it's funny, but man, is it shit.
Yeah.
Man, is it shit. But it looks really funny. I'm probably gonna watch it on my own time.
It's good for
I don't know.
yourself for sure.
I don't know what year it came out.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. All right, well, we will see y'all next week. This was a nice little shorter episode than our average runtime here recently. So, with the
I think we're back
next
over.
week, join you back for Detective is Already Dead. Again, if anybody ever watches these and wants to recommend something, we'll watch it. But until
Drop in
then,
comments.
peace. Everybody, take it easy.